Ladies and gentlemen, Sacramento is broken, out of control, addicted to excessive taxation and irresponsible spending. This reckless behavior by irresponsible politicians at the trough is a threat to our liberty. The founders of our country would be ashamed of us for what we're putting up with. Now more than ever, we need to elect competent and ethical leaders who agree to defend the United States Constitution and comport themselves within its parameters. My name is Jack Guerrero. I'm a Republican candidate for California Treasurer, conservative, constitutionalist, 100% pro-life, 100% common sense. I understand the severity of the state's unfunded pension liability, which at nearly $500 billion threatens the long-term financial stability of the state. In the face of this impending tsunami, fuzzy math politicians still have the gall to fiddle arbitrarily with discount rates and actuarial tricks to put a lipstick on a pig. In the greatest display of economic liability cross-dressing, I shall expose this mismanagement by reckless politicians. I will safeguard state assets and advocate for policies that place citizens first, including lower taxes, smaller government, and a prosperous California economy. I bring to the table a unique combination of public and private sector experience as a city council member, mayor, certified public accountant, bank vice president, treasury professional, auditor of municipalities and government agencies, investment banker, and M&A advisor to Fortune 500 companies. Since 2013, I have served my constituents in the city of Cudahy in Los Angeles County as a council member and mayor, ushering in reform measures, exposing deficiencies in the city's internal controls, engaging the California Controller for a consequential forensic examination, and lowering taxes and fees for my working class community at every opportunity. I even did the unthinkable as mayor and held public hearings on the quality of education in local public schools. It may not have been within my formal jurisdiction, but it was certainly within my moral obligation. My meddling in school affairs led to the reform of one school's entire administration. I achieved this as the only Republican on the city council, the only Republican elected official in a 5-city radius, and the only official of any political party in my entire congressional district to attend the presidential inauguration in Washington, D.C. For better or worse, I am the face of the Republican Party in Southeast Los Angeles County.
30 seconds.
Needless to say, I ruffle feathers regularly, and I'm a persistent thorn on the side of the left-wing political establishment. When I ran for city council for re-election last year, I was viciously attacked by the Democratic machine. I was called a Tea Party extremist, a radical Republican with links to Donald Trump. Not a bad opposition tactic, considering my town is 11% Republican and 98% Hispanic. Well, unhappily for those consultants, my constituents have more confidence in me, and I can report that in a town that is 98% Hispanic and only 11% Republican,
Time.
I was reelected as the top vote getter in the recorded history of my city. Appreciate your consideration. One last point. There is a revolution coming. Don't get it started without me. God bless America, and God bless this great state.
All right. Thank you, guys. That position of treasurer, you both mentioned pension plans and getting California's fiscal footing back. Tell us again, what are we going to do to reduce the unfunded liability that is facing us? Give us your estimation as to how big that unfunded liability, pension liability is, and what we can do to fix it. And please keep your comments to about 45 seconds. All right, Jack, yep, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, in my speech, I mentioned that the unfunded pension liability is estimated at about $500 billion. That's my personal professional calculation. I used to be a pension auditor. I know what I'm talking about. The Stanford University Economics Research Institute recently pegged that number at closer to $1 trillion. By comparison, the size of the general fund in the state of California is just over $100 billion. So we couldn't tax you 10 times over and recover from that gap. That's a serious problem. What I intend to do is bring truth and objectivity to those boards. And more than that, I intend to be an activist treasurer. I will testify in those committee hearings that the state Senate and the state Assembly have so that we can bring objectivity and the truth about the severity of this unfunded pension liability to the legislators and to the people of this great state.
Time.
Thank you.
Greg?